Hello guys, I'm back again. Today on the occasion of Happy Mother's Day, I would like to say something for my mom. Unfortunately, I lost her on 26th of November 2017, but no doubt till date and forever, till the time I am living my life, she is and she will stay in my heart forever. And yes, Happy Mother's Day, Mama. No doubt, it have been very tough. The moment you left this world, it have just tested me day in, day out. In fact, every minute, every second. It was tough. It is tough to be without you, to continue without you. But yes, I think this is what you taught me in the 20 years that you need to be tough. And what I feel is I was blessed or fortunate enough to be with you for 20 years because we know how tough it was for you to survive being a heart patient, but still you were there with me for 20 years. I know I used to always tell you, now the days will change, we'll go there, I'll gift you this, I'll gift you that. But before all this could start, you left this world. That shows how selfless you were. Just wanted to love me, you just wanted to make sure I'm strong enough, you just wanted to give all the learnings which you wanted me to know so that I can live the life in the best possible way. You did it, and when you knew about it that it's done, you silently left. That is how selfless moms are. And I guess there are only two people who are selfless throughout their life, that is mom and dad. No doubt about that. I thank you for giving me the birth because I know that how tough it would have been for you to bring me in this world. I'll be always be grateful for that. And yes, there are so many things which I learned from you. Never give up. Be strong. These are some of the things which I saw in you. Despite being so sensitive, emotionally so weak, so many kind of illness, still you were brave, standing there, always smiling, trying to smile. You had so much of worries, but still you stood there, and I feel that is what gave me the courage. I was like, if my mom was a fighter, I have to be a fighter, no doubt about that. And that kept me going. I know when I just on 26th of November, like Sunday morning, when I knew that I lost you, I wasn't able to take it. No doubt about that. The kid which is there inside me still doesn't take the fact or accept the fact that you are no longer part of this world. You will no longer come back. He still feels somewhere you will come back. You have just gone for getting well. You're just gone for recovering from the injury or the disease. The kid inside me still feels that way. But somewhere the fighter, the Tarun Kothari, the strong, he knows that you are never going to come back. Obviously, I miss you. The only thing which I regret from life or regret or if I get an opportunity to change is to bring you back because I know how much it meant to you for you would have loved seeing me become a CA. Unfortunately, I know it can't happen, but yes, this is the thing which I would have liked to change if somebody would have asked me. It was tough, the moment you left this world, but only one thing held me going, and that was somewhere I heard or somewhere I read that line that when a person who is close to you leaves you forever, you need to understand one thing, and that is the pain of the person is much stronger than the need of you of that person. And that one thing held me like, because we have seen you, how much pain you have gone through, and it was so tough for you, like so many tablets, so many diseases, so many times you used to fell ill. I know it was so tough for you. I still remember that the way you hugged me in August 2017, I feel the first, but I never knew that this was going to be the last hug which I'll ever get from you, my mama. But yes, indeed, that is the most special hug of my life, the most beautiful moment of my life. I saw that in your eyes that you are proud of me. And yes, I knew how much you loved seeing me studying. That was the only motivation which I carried even now when I have to study. No doubt, even in the middle of the night when I am studying, I know how you used to be by my side, seeing me being happy. Obviously, I miss that, no doubt about that. I still remember the way you used to do Tarun 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 whole day. That is something which was the most beautiful feeling which I was experiencing in my life. The way we used to talk so much, full day, like non-stop. I miss that. No doubt, after you went, it was like just, I was many times just able to hear the hear the sound of the watch, like clock rolling, that tick tick tick, and I was like, I've never seen such a day in my life. Like when we used to be there both to talk so much of gossips, this that stuff. I used to irritate you so much. I used to make fun of you. I used to give you so many names. Still remember that Hingli, Bablu Dablu. I know you were my mom, but for me, you will always be my doll for life. I've never seen such a beautiful doll like you in my life. You were just a gift, I feel, for me, and I cherish that gift. I never took that gift for granted, but yes, your time came and you went. Only thing I can say you is I love you. I love you the most. I miss you the most. And there were many things which I wanted to do it for you, but I know I can't. But I know one thing more, and that is I do it for my dad. And that is the only motivation which is helping me live with so much of energy, so much of focus, so much of passion. I know you are there seeing me, you're there with me. And yes, I love you. Happy Mother's Day. And as I used to say always, when you used to ask me why you don't go temple, I used to say you that I have my God at my home, you and dad. So what is the need for me to go in temple and just worship or whatever? I know that one day when I said you that stuff, after that you never said me anything about visiting temple. But yes, this is what you and dad mean me for. You were, you are, and you will be my God forever. I still remember like when I used to enter a building, I used to always see you on the window waiting for me. If I am like standing in the middle of the ground, that voice used to come from up. Tarun upar aaja. The calls, the way you were so obsessed with me, even I was obsessed with you in the same way. Our relationship was so beautiful, and the time which we spent as a team, like you, me, and dad, was just amazing. You know, right? The efforts which we used to make every time to just make you smile, to see you smile. Used to tease you so much so that you can smile. I know we tried our best always to make you smile and to ensure that you are not in tension because of us. And I saw even my dad doing it so beautifully. You, me, and dad were just so perfect. The time was so amazing, like used to be like, oh, it should never end. Unfortunately, it ended. But yes, it was such beautiful days of my life where I learned so much from you. Like you being such an innocent, such a simple person. I'm not like you, but yes, I understand many things from you. The courage which I saw in you was just amazing. I used to feel like how, and yes, I have that. I knew you were so emotionally sensitive. Even I am, but unfortunately, I was always put in such circumstances that where I just didn't had that option to be emotionally so sensitive. I had to be strong. And I remember one thing whenever I was broken down and out, how I used to gather courage was just remembering you and dad. I was like, if they too can be so courageous, have smile on their face, why can't I? No doubt. Obviously, it's emotional. Whenever I talk about you, think about you. I know when you left me, it was so difficult. We used to find spaces like in the middle of the night. I used to cry in bathroom, just being alone, walking on the road. No doubt about that. You'll be missed forever. And trust me, you were the most beautiful thing which ever happened to me. And I just love you.